Chamgejitab kalenjin amang'ung'ui tugul ole mite koibaibai ak igere ketesiet nebo Kass TV itagat eng logoiwekab emet kigurena Jacqueline Arusei. Kaindochin betutab rani Cabinet Secretary nebo ripsetab kalyet eng emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen taksetab ofsaekab police 230 chekaitu kobun emetab Haiti ole kimite eng mission inotok. Eng kasarata kokatokchigei Haiti kebeberta notok naat kou Gang Suppression Force ole bendi kosuldae tetutik chotok bo ripsetab kalyet eng emetab Haiti.
When you went to Haiti, I was not the cabinet secretary, so there's so many things that have changed. And so, let me speak like a person who was also not in this ministry at that time. As you left, there was a lot of propaganda and stories about this mission and what was likely to happen to you. The naysayer, a man called Barbecue, whom I am now told you pronounce as in French differently, because I pronouncing the same. He had been profiled in this country as the most powerful man on earth by the naysayers. And
Mitei kamanutiet nebo kerib ak kekonor keswek chebo amitwogik chebo keny amu chotok kotindoi tuguk chemakchingei borwek ole imuchi koruryo akot eng komoswek chemitei barak kemeut ak nebo kamanut komatindoi mionwogik kou alak eng amitwogik chekibunu ematunwekab sang. Kosubkei kibagengeit nebo Seed Savers Network kochang keswek chemitei ole ng'oi ak imuchi kobetyo angot komakirib akosom biik ak kibagengeisiek cheterter koker kole kaimuch korib keswek chotok.
Noton ko kurset ak cherset kobun kibagengeit ne naat ko Seed Savers Network nekamwa kole chongindo nebo kaimutik chebo chametabgei nebo biik en emoni ko kosubkei ak amitwogik cheome ichek chemanyolchin borwekwak.
Chakula chetu sio salama. Some research zinaonyesha kwamba 90% ya vegetables zenye tunakula they are not fit for human consumption. Kwa hivyo ni jukumu kubwa pia kwa consumers wote ku make sure kwamba wana mind ile kitu wanakula, na kama consumer tuta worry ile kitu tunakula, tuweze kuchagua vizuri, tuweze kusema hatutaki kemikali kwa chakula. Itawezekana kwamba wale wakulima wanatumia kemikali wataweza kupunguza.
Wanjama ko ofisayat nebo kibagengeit noton en emet akosubkei ak inendet ko angot ko makirib keswek chekibo sigikyok chebo tai ko en let kotiengei biik amitwogik kobun biik chemakingen ak en let kong'em ichek borwekwak.
Najua nikitaja watu watasalivate, lakini watu wanapenda nyama choma, na ukweli ni kwamba hata kama tunapenda nyama choma, watu siku hizi wanaenda wanakula nyama choma bila kula kachumbali. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu watu wanaogopa kachumbali iko na chemicals mingi zenye labda mtu anaona itakula hii lakini baadaye itakuwa na shida ya magonjwa, tumbo, nini, cancer, all this.
Kosubkei noton kotesestai ichek kotuitos kabatik eng komoswek cheterter koker kole katoret ichek kowek keswek choton kibo tai. Kipkemo Arap Langat kobun kebeberta nebo Mauche en Njoro ko agenge en kabatik chekakotoi kokonor keswek choton.
Kosikai kemwa kele kerib keswek anan kewekun keswek chekibo keny ko ngabendi kobetos ot nguni akoi kenyor keswechu koui sikobit kenyor. Kikotoretech Seed Savers ak keiku achek membaekab bichoton asikimuch kewekun keswek choton asikobit konyor temik chechok en nguni ak en emoni nyonet komugul kong'eten olda tugul ole kimokyini koit keswechu kemoche.
Kosubkei ak Arap Langat ko bo komonut ribetab keswechoton ak kosom kobotik konamgei eun en konoretab keswechoton, kamwa kole chang kelchinoik chetindoi.
Ko keswechu ko kitindoi madini anan kikuren en Kiingereza minerals. Ongen ale mara en biikab kutit kongen kit nemu ngap kikinet kobo rangiat, kekerangi chebo bandechu kotindoi rangiat mbalimbali. Aba ko rangiat kisikai komuktoindet anan mung'ung'weny akokochi rangik ot en chakula kotindoi madini chemotindoi chon ikochalelach chon mara kiboisien. Ot akoi nguni kiimisoni biik chetindoi mara shida nebo mionwogik kou nebo sukaruk ko koboisien in bandechuton. Yon kemach iam kimyet iam bandiat nebo chetolelyonen, bandek chetolelyonen anan ko chu biriren ichechu komi aina ya nutrients chetindoi agetugul nguni en rangiat non kotindoi. Ako amitwogichu kotindoi kora tuguk somok. Kit agenge kotindoi nutrients anan madini chemotindoi chon iko.
Ng'alalet nebo Arap Langat ko kanyor kosubet kobun ng'omutik en sekta nebo amitwogik cheboto kibagengeit nebo Slow Food ak nebo NACROAT tugul chekosom biikab emet koribengei keswek chemokingen ole kabunu.
Uwe mkulima bali ujue mkulima ambaye anazalisha, na huwa tunasema kuwa kule chakula ambacho unajua kimetoka wapi, kimezalishwa na nani na kimezalishwa vipi. Na ndio maana katika Slow Food naona pale tumeleta pia soko la wakulima ambalo huwa lina saidia sana kuleta mazao ambayo imelimwa kwa njia ya agroekolojia.
Last year I would like to say it is important to save our seeds because seed is life. If you don't have the seed, then you don't have your life. If somebody controls your seed, then they control your life. So we need to be very careful about our seeds because at the end of the day what we are looking at is having a healthy lifestyle.
En choton tugul ko kotigonet koityi chi age tugul nebo koker kole koribengei amitwogik cheame amun en let komuch koik asenet neo en inendet.
Right now everybody is looking at eating well, eating good to have more years. So let's be cautious of what we eat. Let's be cautious of where my food is coming from.
Kongeten county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass. Kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Kaisulae benkitab NCBA igorta nebo 2025 Johari Awards ole koimuch kokochi konunotoik kampunishek cheisuldae mung'aretab asset finance ole choto ko kampunishek 154 kosubkei ak benkitab NCBA kokamwa kole tesetai icheket ak tetutik chebo kogimitetab chemung'arainik cheisuldae mung'aroshek, chemung'arainik chemengech ak chemung'arainik cheechen.
My name is Lennox Mugambi. I'm the Group Director for NCBA Asset Finance and Business Solutions. So Johari Awards is not just an event, but it's a symbol of shared fortunes between ourselves and our partners. And this is what has helped us shape the future of the asset finance business across various partnerships that we have out there. As a market leader in asset finance, we have been at the forefront of shaping how business is done in an integrity way in terms of also being able to ensure that we advance key innovations like technology, etc. So for us, it's not just an event, and it is a way of NCBA helping in shaping the future of this asset finance industry going forward. So our partners are like our lenses in the market. They are the ones who are at the forefront engaging with customers. So there are lots of insights regarding changing market environment, risks that are emerging, and opportunities. So looking at the way we interact with our partners, they help us identify these either risks or opportunities, and using those, the feedback that we get, we're able to develop solutions that are specific in addressing the opportunities and also in addressing the risks that are emerging. Pride ourselves as the most innovative asset financier in the market. We were the first organization to go paperless, and for that there's quite a lot that is in store. Just to talk about a few, we are looking at credit scoring, which will give you instant approvals. Today we give conditional approvals within 15 seconds, but going forward some of the things that are in store is that the moment you make your application in asset finance, you get an offer letter instantaneously. We're also going to integrate with our partners for them, giving them dashboards that will help them track the applications. We're also going to integrate to the insurance partners who are also who also represented in today's Johari function. They will be able to originate insurance premium finance applications in real time and get disbursements on the spot. So that and many other innovations is what we are working on to ensure that we continue enhancing and being the subject matter experts in the industry, we continue enhancing our digital proposition for this industry.
My name is Kangangi Wanjohi, Sales and Marketing Director at Isuzu East Africa. So at the moment, our market share as Isuzu is at 54%. And a lot of that is due to NCBA, the work we've done with NCBA. It started a long time ago when NCBA was NIC, focusing on asset finance. And we've got very many programs for our customers that make it very easy. Most customers don't even realize the financing is not coming from us because we work so seamlessly with NCBA that the customer just comes to our place, sees the vehicle they want, and the next thing they know, they sign some forms and get the funding. That makes a big difference for us because some of the vehicles we sell, let's say we have a truck that costs for like 12 million. If you tell a customer to buy a truck for 12 million, he's a bit scared because 12 million is a lot of money and he prefer to get like a second-hand one, which would be 5 or 6 million. But with NCBA, we are able to say instead of the 12 million, it's about 250,000 a month. And now the customer relates with that because 250,000, he works out very quickly. This truck is bringing me 400,000 a month, so it's okay. So that change from 12 million to 250 a month is only possible because of the work we do with NCBA. And also NCBA is beautiful because they've invested a lot in quick turnaround time. If this whole conversation started, but the customer takes 3-4 weeks, he will lose interest. But with NCBA, we are able to get an answer within 48 hours and sometimes even faster. So the customer doesn't even realize that there's a third party that stepped in to help salvage, make the deal work. So that's a difficult question because we had NCBA for a long time. It just the change I would talk about is from NIC to NCBA. And that time we had NIC doing our asset finance, CBA doing our corporate banking. So when they came together, there was we were actually a bit scared because we had seen that happen before when CFC joined with Stanbic. And it didn't work out very well. But the leadership of NIC, who also became the leaders of NCBA, assured us that your appetite for asset finance would continue. And we found that to be true. And there's more now as an NCBA, there was more investment being done to support the systems and processes to support asset financing. So we feel things are improving. So we do a lot of training with the team. Lennox is our key person, and Karinga. So a lot of times we call our people together to train them on asset financing. We've also been doing a lot of leasing with the Maretes team, the NCBA team that does leasing. And in Kenya, we've worked very, very well. But what we've been trying with the Lennox is to roll that success out to like Tanzania. And we visited Tanzania with him, talked to the operations there, and we agreed to try and bring some of the people from Tanzania to Nairobi so that they can just see how asset finance works at its best. So we got that going, and we're really pushing for that to get some traction so that our success in Kenya together can also be replicated in Tanzania and Uganda so that we can have the whole of East Africa benefiting from this partnership. So I think it's very, very important to spend time building a relationship with NCBA. It matters a lot. Sometimes I get a customer, and because we've worked so well with the NCBA, if I give a call to the NCBA people and say, I know this guy is okay, that makes a difference. So it's very important to invest in a relationship to nurture the relationship with the NCBA team to make sure you build trust and a collaborative relationship. It will help both of you, but also help your customers a big deal.
My name's James Gossip. I'm the Managing Director of NCA Bank in Kenya. Well, it is my first Johari Awards, and it's a fabulous setting. I can see lots of our clients have turned up, which is very gratifying, so I'm looking forward to the evening. Well, asset finance is a core business of the bank, and so our clients in this regard have been super grateful for their support over the year. This year we passed the 50 billion shilling mark with their support, and we continue to be the market leader with over 30% market share. So incredibly grateful that they've helped us in this journey during the course of this year and achieving our strategic objectives. Well, I hope that this is a continuation of something that they've experienced over the years, which is that we've always been there to support you, our customers, even during the tough periods of COVID and the political turmoil. We've been there for you. So this is again yet a recognition of that support that you've given us. We have in pipeline a number of exciting developments, at least we think they're exciting. But the thing I particularly like from our clients is their feedback. They're always willing to tell us what they need in order to succeed. And I think that partnership, which has been developed over many years, is priceless. And I hope they feel the same way.
Kago kaita kurset ngamutik eng sekta nebo kanyaiset koityi serikali koker kole kaimuch kotes kaitetab kanyaik che inyoi lagok missing ko eng nekamwa kole kokotestai kolany kaitetab lagok chetindoi kewelutik eng borwekwak ako kokoek kaimutiet neo eng nyorunetab kanyaiset. Habit nitok eng tuyet nekoyai Gertrude's Children's Hospital eng kibagenge ak Sanlam Alliance Holding nekomwa kole ibaru chikilishet kole kokotestai kolany eng emetab Kenya kaitetab lagok chetinye kewelutik eng borwekwak.
So today we are here for the purpose of meeting parents and caregivers of children with special needs. And the background to that is that we partnered with the Sanlam Alliance in a 3-year program that is called Enabling Children with Special Needs. And I think the key word there is enabling. And the reason why the program is because children with special needs have unique challenges that other children don't have. So they have challenges in social inclusion, they have challenges in learning, they have challenges in accessing common amenities that children need to thrive and grow. They have challenges in fitting in, and they generally have challenges in terms of optimizing their potential. So we thought that it's best to have a program that beyond the curative care that we provide those children, we try and enable them in terms of social inclusion and helping them to achieve their potential. Over the years, as a children, we've noticed a growing trend of increased numbers of children with special needs. And the challenge we have uniquely, and it's not just, I think, our hospital in the country, is that if you have a child currently who requires to access a specialist in terms of neurodevelopmental pediatrics, the waiting period is probably 3 to 4 months. And that is the reason of an increase in demand. And obviously also there's increased survival. Previously kids probably used to die at an early age, but also there's increased survival. So because of that, there's real need to have a focused approach to not just providing the treatment, the rehabilitation, but also enabling those children to thrive.
Today we have come together to have this social skills training for caregivers with children with special needs. And this is part of a partnership that we've had with the Gertrude's Foundation for 3 years. We're in our 2nd year. And our focus area is really on catering to needs of children with special needs. At the center of it all is really we want to contribute as an organization towards the achievement of the social development goals, specifically around social inclusion. And for the longest time, children with special needs, there's not been sufficient support that has come through, either for those children or for their caregivers. The purpose of this partnership with the Gertrude's Foundation is, as part of the social development goals, we want to expand and entrench, into social inclusion.
Chitab kalenjin kakitukcho takaimetab logoiwek chebo emet kakimuch kebun kong'ete studio nebo Kass TV kongoi missing avorainan kaikonech iker logoiwekab emet kigurena Jacqueline Arusei ak amakun kit age tugul nemie.